Hi guys. So I'm about to take a bit of a hiatus, though it's not really that because I still have videos lined up. I have them scheduled for you every 3 to 4 days, depending on what the subject is. But I'm about to be gone for a little bit from my tarot cards and my crystals and like my space where I record all of this. So I kind of want to do one last little reading for the week that you find this in. I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload it. I'm probably gonna upload it halfway through the week just to have content on the channel because I like to keep you guys posted. So we're gonna see what's coming through for this particular reading. I have closed my personal readings until the first week of October, so sometime during that first week I'm gonna offer Day of the Dead readings, which is going to be a very specific type of reading. It's from your ancestors. It's not going to be, it's just whatever comes through for them. But let's see what we have for you. So we have the Eight of Swords. You feel powerless in a certain situation, or you feel that you have no say in something. But I'm not sure if that's completely true. The Eight of Swords can be like a victim mentality, whether that's something you put yourself in or that somebody else has put you in. Regardless, there's a feeling of powerlessness. We also have Eight of Cups reversed. So it's like you kind of had to take your emotions out of this in order to see this clearly. You had to step away. You had to kind of, you know how when you cry and when you're in an emotional state, you're not thinking clearly? It's you calming down from that, picking yourself up and realizing I have a little bit more power within this. I actually can have a lot more done about this than I realize, and I love this energy already. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. There is something that has not been said, a key piece of information that either somebody has kept from you, or things are not being said clearly. This could be like, I'm thinking Mercury retrograde, which honestly, when I was tapping into October prediction readings, the October forecast, it felt like a Mercury retrograde. So some of you are still dealing from that huge retrograde from August, which was pretty much all of August. And I feel like either decisions that you have made then or something that you started then is coming back around for you to either handle or take care of or to revise. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the work you're going to put into it. So you are going to have to do some sort of you're going to take action here, specifically dedication, skill development, focus. That's what I wanted to do. I almost wore carnelian to this. I have some bracelets on, but I forgot to wear my carnelian bracelet, which is a crystal of focus here. So there's something about you focusing on certain details or endeavors or a specific thing here. Ooh, two cards. We have the Two of Wands. It's interesting. It says plans falling apart. So it's kind of like things didn't go according to plan, but now you're going back to revise it so that things can actually go through. I'm thinking of like a code that somebody made that they thought would work, but then it's malfunctioning, so they're going back to fix it. We also have the Knight of Cups reversed. People are going to be very understanding of your situation. So don't be hard on yourself because people understand that you don't always have the answers or that people can mess up, because Knight of Cups can be people that admire you, but this is like people seeing a less than perfect side to you and it's endearing to them. It's like, oh, well, I almost said pile. Of course you're not perfect. Nobody is. I feel like for some people you come off as a little too perfect. So for them, seeing you in this light is going to actually help them get closer to you. It's like, let's say you're in a workspace and you like to take care of everything yourself, but in this particular case, you can't. So somebody is going to help you. They're going to want to be, your hero, essentially, hero, heroine. They're going to want to help you out. It's going to feel really good to them that you come to them for help. And the Sun, letting me know that things will go fine. Things will go according to plan. You will take accountability for your mistake. And if anything, it's going to empower you. Like, it's going to put you in a better place. Yeah. Ultimate happiness, joy, confidence. It's going to allow you to gain confidence. But I'm also thinking, because confidence makes me think of the word confianza in Spanish, which means to have trust in somebody, at least the way we say it in Mexico. So maybe you're going to build some sort of connection with somebody because you messed up here and because they help you out. You kind of get to know them a little more. You get to see how they problem solve, and maybe you'll learn from something of theirs, like you learn from how they problem solve, or you get to see a different side to them that you didn't think was possible. Like maybe you think your boss is like mean or stuffy, but then you see the patient side of them and it's like, oh, I didn't know that you were that way. So I feel like people are going to want to impart their information on you, and this is going to be both for building connections with people and to allow people to see how you resolve conflict, because let's face it, no one's perfect, but when people in positions of power see you resolve a problem, that they like that, because that means that you're able to handle something. The fact that you can handle something that is, a problem, that makes you more likely a candidate to be either hired or put in a position that is better for you. Conflict resolution is so important. Being able to own up to your problems and then fix them, not just sweep them under the rug, not just lie about them. And even perfection itself can be it can be boring. It could be like, well, no one's perfect. Like it can feel fake even. So don't worry about being perfect. People don't want to see that. People want to see how you handle imperfection within yourself and in the things that you do. Let's go ahead and get another card. This is my Goddess Power Oracle. So let's see what Goddess is wanting to... Something about the throat chakra, by the way. Maybe it's because I'm wearing blue, but there's something here about the throat chakra. I feel like your voice is about to reach a new level. So your voice might sound a little different going forward. There it is, Maya, illusion. People are wanting to see through your illusion. It's kind of like a collective of people are manifesting this particular sticky problem or situation for you, so they can see how you handle the situation. They want to break through the illusion. They want to see what you are truly like behind that mask. For some of you, you could see this as your guides wanting to give you like a little test of what you're made of, which I know some of you are not liking that. It's like, why, universe, you test me all the time. But it's something along those lines, and it's nothing you can't handle, believe it or not. It's nothing you can't handle. I want to get another card. So we have Brigid, Creative Spark. Yeah, you're going to have to use your creativity for this. And I feel like that's where you shine, because you're actually very, very creative. And Ishtar, communion, coming into communion with people. You might make really good friends through this. Like I said, if it's somebody showing you something, you might actually end up being good buddies with this person, or somebody that you call upon for advice regarding certain situations. I want to read from the book specifically for Ishtar, because I get her confused with another goddess. I'm thinking of Inanna, who is a goddess of Is she a fertility goddess, I want to say? I'm not sure if Ishtar is as well. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddesses and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. It's kind of like there's going to be an exchange of wisdom here. Like maybe they provide you with something practical, something either in your career or maybe something in the home, some sort of advice, guidance, some sort of help. But what you impart on them is wisdom that I feel is invaluable. They're going to see it as a key piece of information that is invaluable, or they're going to see it as like something that they needed to hear at the right time. Kind of like how when you stumble upon tarot videos and you hear exactly what you needed to hear when you needed to hear it, regardless of what the theme of the reading was. That's that, but with you, because believe it or not, you're very wise. You're a very wise person. Even if you don't believe that yourself, you might just think that you're speaking nonsense sometimes, or that you're just saying everyday things. But to this person, it never occurred to them to think that way. Oh, interesting. Back of the deck, we have Bronwyn, forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? Start with yourself. Start with forgiving yourself for maybe this mistake that you're dealing with, or maybe somebody else that was involved. But forgiveness here, we're opening up the heart chakra. We're opening up that heart space to allow beautiful things in. But this is where I leave you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you nothing but a beautiful, happy week. Let me know if anything goes through here with the problem that you solve, or anything, anything of interest here. Sending you so much love. Take care.